สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to explain about the 5 tones in Thai language. Naturally, all sound has a tone. For example, when we sing la 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 la, you hear? I just made a sound and I changed the tone to different pitches. Basically, whenever we make a sound, there is a tone. In linguistics, tones are used to determine different things in different languages. In English and in many other European languages, they use tones to indicate mood or feelings. However, in Thai, Chinese, and in many other Asian languages, we use tones to determine the meaning of words. We call these tonal languages. Tones in language are just like a music tone that have a pitch and can move up or down depending on the specified movement of each tone. Please also be aware that tones in Thai language are different to tones in Chinese language. There are 5 tones in Thai language, which are mid, low, falling, high, and rising. Each tone has got its own pitch, as you can see in the graph. The graph indicates the movement of each tone. To change a tone in a sound is all about the root of our tongue. When the root of our tongue is at the high position, it's a high tone. When the root of our tongue is at low position, it's a low tone. Let me explain how to make each tone in more detail. You can see mid-tone is the mid-pitch and fades slightly lower at the end of the sound. For example, a, ma, ga, la, ka, cha. We use the root of our tongue as a tone controller. When the root of our tongue is in its natural position when we speak, we call it a mid-tone. It sounds like when the dentist asks you to open your mouth and say ah. Example sentence:อามาดูนาอามาดูนาอามาดูนา means uncle come to look at or watch the rice field. If we would like to make a low tone, we move the root of our tongue to a lower position. For example, a, ma, ga, la, ka, cha. I moved the root of my tongue from its natural position to lower position to make low tone, as in the graph. When we move the root of the tongue, we naturally move our jaw with it. So when I make a low tone, my jaw also moves down. Let's compare the mid and the low tone. Ah, ah, ma, ma. Example sentence ปูจะจับไก่ปูจะจับไก่ปูจะจับไก่ means paternal granddad will catch the chicken. The next tone is a falling tone. Again, the root of our tongue needs to move, but how to make it fall is the question. Let's think like this. We have to climb something first before we fall. So we must start the sound by positioning the root of our tongue at higher position than its natural position. Then move it down to lower position than its natural position. For example, a, ma, ga, la, ka, cha. Another way of thinking is like when you step down, you move your leg up in order to move forward, then fall to the lower step. Example sentence พ่อชอบข้าวมากพ่อชอบข้าวมากพ่อชอบข้าวมาก means dad likes rice very much. Let's compare the mid, the low, and the falling tones. Ah, 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 ma, ma, ma. Now, how do we make a high tone? We start the sound by positioning the root of our tongue at a slightly higher position than its natural position. Then we move it to an even higher position to exaggerate the high tone. For example, a, ma, ga, la, ka, cha. It's like you are shouting out so people can hear you. Example sentence น้ำร้อนเยอะแยะน้ำร้อนเยอะแยะน้ำร้อนเยอะแยะ means plenty of water. Let's compare the tones. Ma, ma, ma. To make a rising tone, we start the sound by positioning the root of our tongue at its natural position, then move it slightly lower, then rise it up to higher position. But before you finish the sound, you need to move it down a little. Examples: a, ma, ga, la, ka, cha. Example sentence: เขาหาสีขาวเขาหาสีขาวเขาหาสีขาว Let's compare the tones. A, 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 ma, 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 ma. When you read a Thai word, you must pronounce it with the correct sound, correct length, and correct tone to be understood. Practice these skills by listening to the audio and video we provide, and you will become natural with practice. Also, remember to ask for feedback from native Thai speakers to ensure you pronounce Thai words correctly, as you may not realize that you pronounce a word incorrectly. Do not get into a bad habit, as it will be hard to change. โชคดีค่ะ